y'all what I am cooking. How y'all doing, my Huns? Y'all, I just got one little okra in the skillet. I put me some okra in the air fryer last night, and it got crunchy, but I just didn't like it really turned out. It was good though, but it just took at least around about 15, 16 minutes to get to the consistency that I wanted, because I like that brown crunch. So I just got one in the skillet right here, just testing it out just to see if my grease is hot enough. That's why I was just put one in there. I'm gonna let that one finish, then I'm gonna put the rest of them in there. So what are y'all doing on this Sunday, my Huns? I have y'all already cooked Sunday dinner? Are you cooking Sunday dinner? Are you going out to eat? Just let me know what y'all up to. And what's the plans for this Sunday? Yeah, I'm cooking my okra, my fried okra. This is going to be one of my sides for my dinner today. And I know it's going to cook a way quicker in the fresh oil than the air fryer. Now, the air fryer, don't get me wrong, it's 100% good. But some things, you just have to go to the stove and cook. Because, like I said, last night it took, because I put it on 7 minutes. If they still wasn't at the right consistency that I like them, then I put it on another 7 minutes. And I think it took like another 3 minutes. So that was about, yeah, like I said, 16, 17 minutes in all. And I'm like, nah, that's too long. But I know in this oil, they going to get through way quicker. I was just testing my grease. That's why I put that one in there. I like to test my grease and stuff because I don't want it to be soggy, you know. Because a lot of people might not know, if you frying chicken and stuff, and your grease and stuff, just say you frying chicken and then you put it in the chicken in the oil too quick. And if it ain't hot enough, it just sit there and soak up all that grease. And then when it's done, you can kind of put it on a napkin or shake it, however you want to do it. But it still be having that grease already inside of that chicken. But if I don't like greasy chicken, I like my chicken to be crunchy. Just have that good old bite with that hot sauce and ranch or whatever you want to put on it. Sometimes I use the dry ranch on my chicken too. I'm just over here washing out me a plate. I'm finna take this one out and drop the rest of me in. But I hope y'all doing well today. Sunday. But I would like to know what y'all got cooking today. Maybe y'all can give your handful of mama some ideas for next Sunday. I think next Sunday I'm going to have me some black-eyed peas, cornbread. Might cook me some cabbage or greens. And then I might cook meatloaf with it. Or me some fried chicken. But I got to get me some olive oil though. Because I like to cook all my fried foods. When I do have fried foods, I have to make sure they're in olive oil. We don't have fried foods for probably once out the month, if we have it once out the month. But since I haven't had that air fryer since March, we put a lot of chicken and stuff in there. But sometimes I just want that stove top chicken. It's a difference too than the air fryer. I'm finna take this one out. It's ready. Drain that grease off of there. That's how it look. Ooh, that okra look good, y'all. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? I'm cooking me some, well, this one of my sides for my dinner. Cooking me some fried okra. I cooked some in the air fryer last night, and it took too long. And I know it ain't going to take that long on this stove. It took about 17 minutes on the stove. That was in the air fryer. That was too long. I could have turned it up, but I ain't want to turn the air fryer up too high, then it burn it. Because I really wasn't sure how long okra would take. Because I have never put okra in an air fryer. I just usually, do it on the stove. So I wasn't sure. So I kept on having to put it on 7 minutes. Another 7 minutes to make sure it wasn't burnt. You know, it wouldn't get burnt at all. So today I ain't want to use the air fryer, so I just cook it on the stove. And I know it ain't gonna take no more than maybe 5 minutes on the stove. But this gonna be one of my sides for dinner. What you having today, Bobby? Have you already went out to eat or going out to eat for dinner? I don't know what your time frame is. That's why I was asking, because I know a lot of people, they might be like, here is 3 o'clock. It might be 7 o'clock in their place, and they might have already had dinner. Oh yeah, a lot of people say they love okra. Then you have some people be like, no, I wouldn't eat no okra. I'm talking about adults. I'm like, y'all don't know what y'all missing, especially fried okra. I can just eat it like back in the day. We used to eat it we would have it in the soup. When grandma and them and mama and them made soup, we would have that okra right on in that soup. And that's what my love came from, of liking okra, from when they used to put it in the soup. And we used to go out there and pick it and wash it off good. Because back in the day, they really had to make sure everything was used. They used everything. So we'll go out there and pick it and get it washed down, and grandma and them will cut it up. I don't even have to cut it up myself. And when I first came to know okra, the consistency of it, and it was really slimy, I'm like, how could people eat this stuff? I'm like, this stuff slimy. This don't look right. This don't feel right to my hand. But when they put it in the soup, it was like a whole different scenario. I'm telling you, because they would make like a gumbo or something, then put that put the okra in there, the raw okra. Oh man, you couldn't even tell the difference. But it seemed like the okra in that soup, and they had it seasoned real good. Oh man, that's in that cornbread. Oh wow, I'm telling you, some good eating. But people don't eat like that no more. A lot of people don't eat like that no more. But I try to make sure that I still use a lot of foods that I ate as a child that I can remember, and as a young adult, I still try to eat those things. Because I know a lot of people don't like to eat vegetables, but like bread and okra, my daughter, she tried some last night. That's my oldest daughter. And she loved okra. She and I always ate it. And she said, why you ain't cook me none? I said, I ain't think nobody wanted none but myself. And then before I know it, she had came here and she said, well, I'm already dipped in the air fryer and ate about 10 pieces of yours. And so I told her to just go cook, another half a bag. But when I get back to the grocery store tomorrow, I'm going to get me 4 more bags, because it's only $1.25. And this is good to go with a meal, a substitute for, a side, if you normally just do like, spaghetti or corn or rice. This okra is something to incorporate in your meal. And then you getting your vegetable inside of this breaded. But I had mine with a little hot sauce last night and a little ketchup on the side with my chicken. But yeah, I'm getting dinner done early. Got my rotisseries that I cooked yesterday. I got them seasoned up really well. And that video should be coming out tomorrow. It's going to be a part 1 and 2. So if y'all can be looking out for, I'm gonna post up both of them at the same time. Part 2 is not really long at all. Part 1, I think part 1 was maybe 14, 15 minutes. And part 2, I think it was just 7 minutes or something. 7 minutes, close to 8 minutes. But it wasn't 8. So they won't be long at all. So if y'all can, check out them tomorrow. But that's what I'm going to be having with it. Some rotisserie chicken. And I got to do my spaghetti and my okra here. And then I'm going to put me on some corn. I don't know if the kids want corn, but I'm going to put me on some corn. So I'm going to have me a About maybe 15 pieces of these, because they real tiny. About 10 or 15 pieces of okra. Get me hey, how you doing? How you doing, B? Hope you're doing good. What you having today for dinner, B? I'm over here cooking early. Sunday is really the day that I can have just a little downtime for myself, and that's why most time on Sundays I try to go ahead and cook kind of early. Actually, I got in the kitchen probably around about an hour or so ago. I have to come down and make sure my kitchen is wiped down every day. I cannot cook in a kitchen that has anything left out. I don't know if y'all like that, but comment down below. I'm telling you, if the salt box out, because the kids, sometimes they'll have salt in their meals, but I don't use any salt in my meals. And if it's ketchup out, anything, ooh, that just bothers me. It really bothers me, y'all. I have to have everything in its place. I think what they call it is the OCD. If it is, that's okay, because I'm going to have my stuff put up and organized. Yeah, honey, it gotta be clean. I just can't stand that. That's everything in my vehicle. It's just, oh, I see some people, y'all, and I know this kind of getting off the topic of cooking. Okay, you're not cooking anything. Okay. This might be getting off the topic of cooking, but I see some people when they get in their vehicle, like you just sitting there and might be about to get out or waiting on somebody. And I see some people and they open their door and there be trash all under their gas pedal. I'm like, how you drive like that? I would be scared that something gonna get stuck. And have me been had an accident or something. Cause I don't be really trying to look at people's vehicle, but sometimes when they open the door, you will look and you will see the trash, like a whole lot of trash falling out or a whole lot of trash right under the gas pedal. I'm like, man, ain't no way. I could not drive like that. I don't want nothing. I have to scrape my mat up and everything. I don't like no trash on my mat. I try to straighten up my mat, because those mats can flip and get stuck as well under your gas pedal. So you have to be really careful with them too. And that could be dangerous. Yeah, that can be dangerous. So I make sure, even if I'm in a hurry, I just try to take a couple seconds, because I was driving Friday and my mat kept on kind of balling up on me. I'm like, what's going on? Why is Matt doing this? And so I just, stopped and straightened it out, because that could really be a hazard on the road, and I don't want to hurt myself, and I sure don't want to hurt nobody else. No, ma'am. But you got some people just don't care. They just jump in and go. I be trying to check my tires and everything before I go. Because a lot of times you can't get nobody to help you. And then if you calling a family member, they might be out of pocket, out of town or something. Try to help you like you have a flat or something. I be trying to check everything, before I pull off. Some things you can't prevent, but some things you can. No, honey, I can't do that messy car and stuff either. We just alike, honey. We just alike us. All that stuff bothers me. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if you caught what I was saying earlier, B, but I cooked some in the air fryer last night, and if you want to, you can go check that video out. But you'll kind of look at it. It's not a long video, but you'll see where I put it on 7 minutes and it still was white. Put it on another 7 minutes, still was white. It was getting a little brown, but I'm like, this take too long. So I said, I'm gonna have to do it old school, put it on the stove. And I know it ain't gonna take no more than about 5 minutes at the most. But if put in the air fryer, the air fryer is good, and like I said, and it save a lot of time, and the food be delicious when it come out of it. But a lot of times it just don't cook certain things right. It take longer. And I start getting these out. They just how I like them. I like mine with a little crunch, but I don't be liking to stay in too long because it'll get that okra, it'll start burning. You put me a little hot sauce on the side. Put me a little, just a little dab of ketchup. I'm looking for that sugar-free ketchup because they said they got some sugar-free ketchup in the stores, but I haven't saw any. I probably ain't gonna want to pay the price of it when I see it, because I know that sugar-free stuff is higher. I know they got sugar-free barbecue sauce too. Have y'all saw any sugar-free barbecue sauce or the sugar-free ketchup? Because people been saying that they got it. Oh, okay, shoot. I'm gonna have to check that out. Where did you get it from, B? If you don't mind me calling you B, I know I've been calling you that instead of B Sugar, I say B. If you don't mind me, shorten it. I always try to ask. Got one that fell right there. I'll get that later. Get the rest of these out of here. Turn this eye off. Oops. Okay. Almost got them all out. I got like 2 more to go. Get out of this skillet. Okay. Get my little mat and take this oil off the stove, so it won't be constantly cooking. I'm putting my oil. I gotta be real careful. Putting my oil, taking it off that eye. I guess I'll put those over there till I wash them. Do a little clean up. I'm gonna have to check next time I go to Walmart. I know Aldi's ain't gonna have. They ain't gonna have that sugar-free ketchup, because they don't be having a whole lot of name brand stuff like that. I'm probably gonna have to try to get it from Walmart or somewhere like that. Ooh, I'm finna get me some ketchup, and I'm finna eat me a cup of these. And then I'm gonna put the rest. See, the kids ain't gonna eat none, so that's why I ain't cook no whole lot. They ain't gonna even eat none, so I'm just they crunchy like I like them though. Look crunchy. Probably gonna get me a paper towel and put it under here so it can drain some more of that grease out. Okay, I'm gonna be trying to look for that, cause let me taste one of these. That tastes good. Crunchy like I like them. There'll be a good ASMR, all this crunch. I'm gonna have to check out that barbecue sauce though. But I know Aldi's ain't gonna have it. Walmart probably gonna have it, but if they do, it's probably gonna be $3-4. And I already know I'm cheap. I ain't gonna want to buy. But I do need to get that kind for myself, and then the kids probably can use the regular one. Cause honey, like I said, when you get up in age, you be have to watch everything. Okay, vegan dressing too. You have to watch almost everything you eat when you get up in age, unless you want to take all that done medicine. Because I know they check it. When I went to the doctor last time, my cholesterol was good, pressure was good. So okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. G Hughes. Okay, I'm sure gonna check that out. Y'all, I gotta get off of here and get my spaghetti and meatballs to going, That's gonna be what I'm gonna have with the okra, and then I'm gonna do me some corn, and I got the rotisserie. So if they don't want rotisserie, they can have the meatball and spaghetti. If they don't want the meatball and spaghetti, they'll have to have rotisserie and corn, however they choose. But I done cooked it, so I'm gonna get off of here and put get my meatballs and spaghetti to going, and I might just be back on live because I ain't that busy today, and I love chatting with y'all. But if y'all can, I just have your notification bell on. I might be back to show y'all these meatballs and spaghetti. Have a blessed day to y'all too. As always, y'all hit that notification bell, hit the like button if you don't mind. I love y'all, even though I'm not near you, but I still can love you. I see y'all later,